But it's interesting that the lantern was not necessary. Okay. See, now it's actually dark and the lantern is sort of necessary. I don't know if the lantern has fuel. That looks like somewhere that we can maybe mantle up. But we're not listening to the devil and having the world split apart by him at this point. Big old dingy water. Boom, 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 boom. That bridge doesn't sound too healthy. Creaking away like that. Random gunshot.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing here?
Did you just shoot me?
The cloistress is here! What?
None is fine.
The conventual is here!
He sounds like an
The nun.
idiot. The nun is fine.
You're
Did you shoot her?
Bump into me.
Because he can't shoot for shit.
Listen, I'm not good at this. Just
What?
go. Get out of here.
Why would he shoot a nun?
What?
Also, your glasses look very, very powerful. This bridge sounds like it's gonna collapse. And it looks like it's been snapped in half. That is absolutely gonna collapse. Random building on fire. Somebody just playing a guitar on the train that's on fire. Now that I see that it's a train, they're floating on thin air? No, they're hanging somebody. And injecting him with formaldehyde. Is this the guy that came out the woman's mouth? I don't think it is. Hi, I'm just a nun. I won't question why you're hanging a guy.
Bump into him. He's
Not a great shot.
yes.
Sorry, I can help if you let me.
I don't
No,
really
I think
care
he's
me.
dead.
His nobleness has decided to listen to the visitation one last time. So let him listen. Don't interrupt.
Just
Excuse me,
vomiting blood.
What happened here?
The train crashed and he got impaled as the bridge fell apart, I think.
So there was this train with a bunch of convicts. They put a spring between two carriages while the train was moving. Tried to plan an escape, I guess.
How
Well,
many died?
jumping it off of a bridge is
Mostly
not the
fugitives.
best idea of
Many of them
escaping.
were shot. Ever had to care for the sick?
Me, of course. We often have to.
Then come with us to the station. All the wounded are there. Go! Ah!
You're leaving your terrible shooting friend behind at the sheds. Quickly now! Actually. That does look like it's sinking lower and lower. Okay, no, sorry, I'm not able to cross that train that has now sank. I'm sorry. Hi, they left you behind? Where did you go, sir? Can I steal your boat? Your friends seem to have abandoned you and I'm not able to get over that now. Quickly now! Yeah, about that. Well, I mean, I guess he gets preserved now. There's another body there. Just... Oh, he washed away. I saw the outline of a body. Don't tell me you didn't see that outline of the body in the water.
Well done, Doctor. He says the wounded are waiting at the station and then injects a corpse with morphine.
I mean, it was
Maybe out
painkillers.
of respect for his dying wish, or for the size of his epaulets. What do you think?
It's a painkiller. He was impaled on a thing that was clearly going to kill him. It's a mercy to send him out with maybe even an overdose of that, you know? And You know, even if it's just to kill the pain or if it's just to send him away quickly so that he doesn't suffer, it seems a good thing. It seems a kindness. Harpsichords. Some random books. Hello. Judgment Day. Indika has seen many images of what awaits sinners in hell, but she could not remember seeing anything about the righteous supposed to do in heaven. True. Everyone goes to hell. What is... I can't even tell what's going on in this picture. I can't even tell what's happening in that carving. Pointless is... have a purpose on my channel. So we continue to collect. Yeah, this building definitely suffered some sort of earthquake or something. Another picture of religious origin. Well, it looks like this entire building actually got flipped upside down, like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So it's very curious. Okay, we've got a thing that we can move over there. Okay. I think we made the whole place tip even more. There a specific place I want to balance that? Did I just kill her?
I could say, God rest your soul.
You could say... No, you don't say shit. Because she can't climb up that. So... yeah. I'm gonna weigh the house that way, and I'm gonna assume we can climb out the window or something. Because that never really... Hit the piano against walls 5 times. The piano bashing against the wall. Okay, it was this piano bashing against the wall. There's no way out down there, but this is the way out. I kind of smelt it. You know, after not seeing the first way out. Or after seeing that the first and most obvious way out was not the way out, I should say. I discovered the true way out. You know, after killing her as well. But we got an achievement for it. I'll take it. Just smashing the piano back and forth. I'll take it. We even need to be over there. Hi, someone just randomly doing a prayer. Let's light these memorial candles. In wooden... things that will definitely not burn.
Husband?
Husband?
I guess he was loved.
No.
No! You didn't love your husband. I'm sorry you had such a shit relationship. You should have married better. You shouldn't have married an arsehole Andrew Tatey sort of person that likes hitting their wives. I don't know if Andrew Tate does that, but, you know, just the fact that is definitely going to burn that. The far right sort of people that like, you know, strangulation and things like that, sexually, like abusive relationships. Questionable, and they like, but you know, it's not real love unless you're being hurt by them, and it's like, what the, you know, you're not marrying someone for having stuff in common with them. You want to be physically abused by them, and also they want to physically dominate and abuse you because, like, they don't feel like a real man unless they do. Just weirdos. Is this bridge going to collapse on me? Big void of nothing, or we go and explore in the house first. Right. Preska Friday! Pavel Serskevich, Indika's father, called Preska, a saint for girls. Perhaps girls use the icon for fortune-telling chanting, Preska Preska, show the man I'll love forever. May the Lord have mercy. That also sounds questionable. Level 9! Level up. Okay. Big old shiny star! Can't see what's further up the skill tree, but that's a big old shiny star. How could you not want that? That's a questionable doll. What am I hearing in the distance? Someone shouting something. Behold! The creepy doll! What they... Punch and Judy? They doing a Punch and Judy show? Very, very, very questionable. Especially with how that was described about the dad and the girls. Very questionable. Sure, this bridge won't collapse. Good, it didn't. I was not worried that was going to collapse at all. I have to sit at every singular opportunity. Very artistic views. There's definitely some screaming going on. Does someone need some help? That sounded like, please, Papa. Okay, that shed looks like it's gonna fall off at any point. I should go to the screaming. Okay, guys in there doing nothing. Yeah, this looks like progress, so... Okay, not that we can go and investigate that way. We need to investigate. Dead ends. Crispy, crispy snow. Lots and lots of gunfire. Okay, can't go to help anyone. We're probably going to end up going and helping the priest, right? Probably. Water. Frozen. More screaming. Can we help these people? Can I take the hatchet? You need hands.
Lost your nerve, huh?
Would you stop me?
Since when do you obey me? Don't worry. Fear is a natural reaction, life-saving in most cases.
Ow.
What is your goal? To help the girl or show what a hero you are?
To help the girl.
Exactly. If you're trying to help, there's no chance.
Calculating chances in a time like this. How low?
in the toilet with the love hole so that everyone can see. Why are you not helping her?
Listen to her. Doesn't like getting abandoned in the middle of an act. What? Did you see the size of that thing?
Nothing, because we've got nudity turns off. Wow, we lost points.
Not bad either.
That's it. Kill him.
Love you, motherfucker. Did it again. Piece of shit. Fuck you.
And he did kill him, he just knocked him out. So I'm guessing that lady was probably getting raped. But, you know, I've got nudity turns off. Thank you for the follow! Are you crazy? Hello, hello, how are you? Are you crazy? Or are you Stark? And that guy just... Nope, that was the lazy running out the window. I was going to say, he just runs straight out the window. Or did you say wasp? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Or are we doing good? Are we doing evil? We just
Hold on. Wait.
stopped something happening.
Stop yelling.
You've saved me, and I've saved
There
someone
might have been
too.
more to explore back there, but now we're in someone's back garden.
Lord have mercy on it for us. You didn't see. She got away. Well, I don't know how much, but if it weren't for me.
If it weren't for us, she'd have been way worse.
Sorry. What is your name?
What is that long?
Indika.
No, thank you. No. Bot. Thank you. Bye. Thanks, bye.
You know, they say that every hour that a patient doesn't get medical attention, their chance
Why
of
am I getting so
survival is
many
half.
scam bots today?
Crazy thing to say, to be honest. It makes no sense to generalize like
No
that.
sense.
Do we include every case, even a pricked finger? Of course, the doctors say that to look more respectable, or to convince a patient of their authority, you know.
Or convince them you won't respect my authority.
Our monastery received...
No idea where to take it or where it came from. Sister!
Casually on a land boat.
Cassio!
Oh,
is
he
that
did
you?
catch up with them.
Wait a second!
They must be one of the escaped convicts. It's a good job he's a shit shot as well, I guess. They shoot off of two people who can't shoot. From point blank, and neither of them can hit each other.
Throw your rifle here.
He can't shoot. He doesn't need
Your
it.
conscience was sin. You're going nowhere, mate. All right.
This is supposed to be Russia. Why are they so British? Yo, go nowhere, mate.
Manage. I've got nothing to lose. Fine, just... don't shoot, all right?
The guy couldn't hit you anyway. What is this contraption on the back of the bike? Like, it's got its own cooker? Is that for fuel? is it steam powered? I don't think you're going to have much luck with your tainted arm. Also, what's the weird cup
like
on your
this.
arm? Like, is it where it was attached? Oh, that's probably the other side of the handcuffs, isn't it? He originally had his other hand in that. Now, why didn't he pull out the dead arm and keep that on the good arm? Because, you know, it would have damaged the hand less, right?
Get on.
He's had new descriptions to
Get going. I'm telling you.
ban.
Think I won't fight you, huh? Yeah.
He can't shoot. It's fine. Oh, he actually hit the thing. When it matters, he can hit. Not the guy, but he hit the contraption. I heard it bounce off it. Are you crazy for even asking? You're just gonna get yourself banned off Twitch. Loading. It's probably just the same person making new accounts over and over again to get themselves rebanned. Honestly, probably what it is.
Right now!
He's still coming.
I've heard enough! Just stop!
You lost your hat.
Come back!
Play some interesting music. Stop running. I'm trying to keep you all alive, and there's another 2 injured or dead bodies. I'm watching. Why are you shooting at me?
You won't shoot me.
I'm helping you. I'm already going as fast as it'll let me go.
Just come back!
Wait, not so fast. What do you want me to do?
No!
I'm gonna tip this vehicle over. You just stop chasing us, okay? You can't shoot. You've already established that. Wow, you hit the snow.
Stop!
I'm not gonna stop, but also...
Kill you!
Come on. Why does this thing make music? What a weird second tyre.
Oh, just come back!
But I guess that is fuel powered with the thing, right? Oh, he's fell over.
Bitch! Fucking bitch!
Wow, I think he hit us!
Not running anymore!
I know you're not running anymore, that's why I slowed down.
Stop where you are!
I've stopped. You can come get us if you want. Nah, he must not want it that badly. He must not want it bad enough. Also, the other handcuff is so thin compared to the armlet that he would have had to pull off with that. You know, it's got a massive long one on the one bit and then the bit on his hands. Like, it can't be a handcuff. What is it? It's cup holder? It comes with his own cup holder? Hey, I helped you get away. No one said I had to mommy you forever. You got a guitar and everything. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Mine now. Just vanished into the snow. You'll never find it in the pile where the gun-shaped hole is. Never. Plus, he would have run out of bullets eventually. As would have the rifleman. Are we just abandoning him now? Time for us to ride off on our magical bicycle. Leave you here to freeze with the bodies. You'll find your gun eventually. You don't need us. But we got a bike now.
Hey. Are you wounded?
Or we're just going to treat him. But why did we need to separate the bike to do that?
This is good.
Is it? It looks like lithium. And I don't think that's good.
No, what are you doing?
Lithium.
What is...
This will sort you right out. A whole vial of lithium.
Oh, whatever you say.
Okay, it's looking less like lithium now, but it was very silver. Morphine.
Get up.
In his dead arm, where he'll definitely get pushed around his body. You didn't put it in his living side, did you?
No, you don't need that.
Yeah, he does.
Let's go.
Wait, what on this?
Well, either with me or with them, up to you.
I can't not see the cup holder. He's just got his nice little cup. Yeah, just ride this boiling hot fire engine thing. Yeah, you just sit on top of this thing that has been spewing out stuff like it's cooking. Oh, we can't go back. Takes were made. In fact, the bike doesn't even go in reverse. Devs? I may have soft locked. No one would ever try to turn back around, would they? Into the corner. There we go. Turn it round. Turn it round. No one would ever try to go back up at the hill. They would go over the very obvious safe bridge, wouldn't they? They wouldn't ever go this way. Slowly but surely turning. No one would try to take him back to the other guy and see what happens. Why would they try to turn it around and do that? I actually out of bounds. Because it's not skirting anymore. Come on, Indika. It's got to be the level, right? Are you sure you want to restart the level? Let's hope that it's just right there. Because I kind of got us a bit stuck. just a little. Is that a way that we could go? Like if I kept going...
Wait! Please! I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Well, I guess we get to see all this again. Can I just fly it off the cliff? Hi?
I'll shoot you! Stop it! Now! Or I'll kill you!
Okay, so I was pressing right trigger and left trigger, but apparently that may have made us slow down. So you can catch up with us and just jump on the back.
Oh, just come back!
I mean, I inadvertently became back, but at the same time I want to try and explore that side path, but it's not going to let me, is it?
Don't shoot me.
Why is that? Because you've already done this and you didn't shoot me. That's how I know you won't shoot me.
Wait!
Because we already did this.
Stand!
Stand and deliver. No. You're too close. I hear you.
Come back!
I'm not coming back. Do you mind not shooting him?
I'm not running anymore!
Good. Stop running. I'm not going to let you shoot him. There you go. Stop aiming at him.
Stop!
You say you're not running anymore. You're still running.
We'll shoot!
No, you won't.
You bitch! You fucking bitch! You scum!
Okay, part of me wants to try that again, but at the same time, it's not a checkpoint. Hopefully we can skip this cutscene that we might have to see again. Yep, there's no cutscene skipping, so I guess we get to see this all over again. Well, where is that? There we go. There is. It's hold B. Like, I wanna... Okay, the bridge is out, and also it is sending me this way. So let's just go straight forward and not get soft locked.
Sorry. We're doing no more than 5 verse an hour, though.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do you understand it, huh?
Is he talking about the word versed, or how to start an engine?
I grew up in a bike shop. My father sold them.
Verse?
Why in Spaso?
Not miles an hour?
In Gorodishi. I've never been to Spaso.
That's where I grew up.
A man's logic is flawless.
He's got to be cooking his ass off sat on top of that
Are you embarrassed
oven.
to be so close to a man?
She's been waiting for that.
Maybe.
He's quite a looker, huh?
Yeah, such a looker with his
It must smell awful.
one broken arm and
They kept
not
us in
very
training for 3
attractive.
days.
Oh, don't
Such a
worry.
looker.
She likes it.
Whoa! Pardon.
Generic
Come on,
thug guy.
tips.
He's such a
Hey.
looker.
Stop pretending. He's just like the men you imagine in your room when you're...
Enough!
All right, calm down.
Is he a bandit or a sissy?
Hold on to your seat, for God's sake.
I mean, he doesn't really have a seat, does he? It's a bit of wood on top of a barbecue. Hold on to your seat! It's the plank of wood on a barbecue. I think he's lucky to not be cooking his ass off.
Wait. Hey. Whoa!
Ooh. Indika, come out! Look what I got for you today! Oh, can I... Relax. Don't you think you've had one too many drinks, such right? Looks like he's doing wheelies on it as well, but it's maybe perspective. Come on, if you finish first, one of them is yours. Oh, we're having a bike race. Let's see. How does it work? I took it for gas, this thing of a steering. Can I take them both? Can I run you off the road? I want the collectibles as well. Okay, easy. Now, he's probably going to cheat, right? He's counting on you wanting the collectibles. The pointless is, right? We can collect the others on the next lap, the ones that we missed. We've left him in the dirt. Just styling on him now. Shortcut? What's up there? What's the cheesy shortcut? Oh, he's catching up. But I got every collectible. Easy! Just... this will not do! 3rd lap, let's go! Oh, you got turbo, you cheating. I let you catch up by doing donuts, you know. There, look at that. Oh, well, he's dead. There he goes. Dad. I'm alive, I'm fine, I'm dumb. Dear, go to the workshop and you get me 2 wrenches, 9 and 13 millimeter, and a hammer. Will definitely not be exploding. Right. The temptation to explore. Okay, that's probably a shortcut we could have taken, right? Dad crashed. Again. Oh, is that yours? Hi, who are you? I'm Enrico, and your bike is junk. Junk? It's the first time you've seen a bike like this. Won't you make 10 versts? 10? It has a 4-litre boiler. More like 50. Yeah, sure, it's junk. Let me try. No. Do you know how much it costs? Don't be scared. I'll be careful. Just one lap. No, you're going to crash. And we don't tell her no. She seems older than us. And she's just cycling it slowly. We needed that to take the hammer back to Dad's. The night fell. We just stood here, waiting, and she stole it, didn't she? Yep. She stole it. You were an idiot, trusting people. The Dad came walking back with his. His had a small wheel at the front. Yours had 2 small wheels at the back. Different bikes. But we had to celebrate and rejoice, for this brother of yours was dead and begun to live, and was lost and had been found. Luke 15:32. He died, he became a zombie, he was lost and he was found again. He had just begun to live after he died, having a good life, and now he's been found. Looks like really, really mistranslation. He had probably just began to live when he died. And then, you know, his body was lost, but then they found it. I'm sure that's what they're saying, right? Face down in the snow. At least we're able to breathe snow. I know it was pointless collecting those, but I wanted them. Just a style on him, you know? Just a style on him. Da-da-da. What have we got in that backpack?
Hey.
All the stuff that we're stealing?
Are you alright?
Supplies to survive the wilds. Okay, his cups come very loose off his hands.
I'm sorry, can I take a look, please?
Also, he's got really, really broken, terrible teeth.
Better give me an injection.
I know a lot of people are like, oh, you don't
I'm afraid
have
this will have to...
unnaturally straight teeth.
The afternoon.
But, you know, he's got unnaturally straight teeth and broken teeth.
Told me the same thing. Word for word. But that was over a week ago.
And you're lucky you didn't inject yourself
You
with
didn't do
the
anything?
thing when you crashed there.
The only surgical equipment
And it didn't break either.
he had was a rusty wash basin.
Very funny.
He might be a morphine addict, because you're injecting him with this second load of morphine immediately.
Done.
Also, you didn't take a lid off.
It should be like that.
It's like, you know, you inject into it, but then somehow you put a lid on it. And that was a cork, not a screw lid, but she screwed it on.
To God. Great.
To God. Why does it look like you're going in for a kiss?
You need to get up if you don't want to lose something else to frostbite.
He's got to keep his cup. It actually has a bottom. It is just a cup. That cup must be very important to him. Even if he does hold it upside down. What if I went back?
What do you mean you talk to God?
What? Oh, my arm. You've seen my arm, yes?
Yeah, it's dead.
It's been a week. Or more.
I doubt it. And what does God have to do with this?
Well, let me explain. Ever since that night, everything, every event, it all happened as I was told it would. I'm certain I was the only one who left that train alive.
No, there's a few more people who survived.
To plan. Every fucking step is God's plan. Do you understand?
So taking me hostage was God's plan?
I know what you're thinking. But remember the gospel.
Gotta go the more interesting way.
The father who gave his money to the prodigal son, not to the beloved one, the good one, but to the bandit. He who had been murdering and stealing but came back. He came back. you understand?
You want repentance, got it.
I think the Lord is happier to see
But you're shooting
one
at people.
repentant sinner than, well, 100,000 righteous people. I don't know. They don't even need repentance. Do you hear me?
What if I go back round again?
he
That
laid
was so
everything out
fun.
before me.
I'm not going
Spread out like a
to.
deck
We
of
could.
cards, the past, the present, the future.
Who?
God, who else?
I bet there's an achievement for doing that
About to die.
twice.
And a sister, just like you, brought me some water in this mug. I was drinking and I saw-
That's why
I saw
the
ripples
cup's
in the
important.
water. Little round waves.
Cup of gods.
And heard a whisper.
Not a cup of
So I
soup, a
drank.
cup of gods.
And
You heard God in a cup?
in a cup, yes. But that's not the point. I'll show you when we get there.
You'll show me your cup of
A
gods?
water tower. That means the station is behind the windmill.
A station? Why? We're doing fine.
We've only got fuel for a couple of versts. I won't be able to drag you around
Oi.
with no steam.
Maybe we should go around.
A nun and an officer? Who cares?
But the telegraph poles. The cables are ripped out though.
And the road. Doesn't look like it's been used lately.
So there's going to be no phones, that's what you're telling us. Seems perfectly safe and fine. Perfectly safe and fine. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, that early scene was probably to be very controversial, but it's a good job that, you know, censor is an option. I wonder how many people are going to play it uncensored, because they did say on Twitch that nudity in games is allowed now, but not necessarily that. What was happening there, and they were like, did you see how big it is? I think there was going to be very graphic. Sounds like that would have been very graphic, but we didn't have that on, so, you know, we know better. I'm not gonna risk my channel for just some stuff, just for some tips, but it sounded like a lot more than that. Not even nice, you know.
Who the fuck would do this? It's as if they blocked the passage on purpose.
You're saying the devil puts things in the way, or are you saying that gods gave you challenges to overcome?
The break is rusted shut.
If you're religious, you'll find your own interpretations.
It won't fucking budge.
Maybe there's something in that shed.
Maybe I'll just break in and steal stuff from someone else. Again. Maybe I'll steal all of their stuff. The life of St. John. One day, Venerable John fell into a pit. He was a God-fearing and meek monk. So he remained in the pit with humility. On the third day, John doubted himself. He said, had he, out of cowardice, mistaken the Lord's test for his will? Should he sit at the bottom of the pit in his own filth, or climb out of the darkness and into the light? John started to pray to God, and he immediately gave John a sign. A spruce branch leaned down into the pit. John grabbed the branch and climbed out of the pit. After realizing that in his hubris, he had been tempted by the demons. John cried. Terrified, he jumped back into the pit and prayed for God's forgiveness. God forgave John and rewarded him with numerous spiritual gifts. Or you're just a dumbass sitting in a hole thinking, do I get out and save myself because God, or do I stay in because it's the devil? And is this a test by God, or is this temptation by the devil? Or you just save yourself and not have this sort of weird worrying, because it's weird to let this rule your life. It really is, to let stuff like this rule your life. You can take it interpretation both ways. Neither are correct. It's just you fell in a hole and like you can climb out and save yourself, or you can choose to die in it if you want. Either way, it's stupid, and you shouldn't let religion guide you and determine your life. Creepy doll? The heck is this creepy doll? Is this 18th century weird sex doll? Hay bale doll. Why has it got tits and a face and in bed? And why is its legs like that? It's unless I've got nudity filter on and it turns a dead naked lady into a sex doll. It could have done that. You know, your own interpretation. Jesus with many symbols and eyes. Faceless, eyeless Jesus. The scariest Jesus of all. The eyes are on the wall! How to do eyes. I guess he didn't know how to draw eyes, and then this is still eyeless Jesus. Jesus does not see the sins that you are committing to that weird hay bale sex doll. This also has no eyes. All your Jesuses have no eyes. Why do you have eyeless Jesus? What is going on with eyeless Jesus? If he cannot see your sins, he cannot speak no evil, and he cannot hear no evil. Well, he can hear and speak evil. But he can't tell anyone. Well, he can. He can speak evil and he can hear it, but he can't see it. So he can't see what you're doing, but he knows. He can hear the humping. And he knows that that's not a person you're humping. He knows. Oh, he knows. Okay, so we can't open that from either side. Well, I guess we're not putting that in the door. Can I put this down somewhere? Put it back down. Apparently we can open the door. Perhaps. No, it's locked. Right. Let's try and find a side of the shed, perhaps. Ah, like this, that we can sneak in. Perfect.
I've missed this smell.
Wrench! The indicator can easily tell a 5mm wrench from a 40 one, just by looking at them. Pretty easy. A 5mm one is the tiny one. A 40mm one is going to be like that. This was somewhere in between. Yeah, I could tell that too. Fragments of a folding icon. O Lord, cleanse us, O Son of God. Forgive us our weakness. O Holy Spirit, come to heal our melodies. 7 pointlesses. Circular saws, wheels. Can we make a whole new bike? There's actually whole bikes. No engine on this one, but it's got some sort of gas compressor, and it is cycle powered. Can this one jump? Hang on, is that gas compressor to make it jump? Or is that like gas powered brakes? It's interesting. And you never see bikes with wheels like that. I'm going to assume I need this. I'm going to take it. We get in here anyway?
So?
Found a wrench.
Give it to me.
I'm coming. Sure you don't want me to do it? We work with bikes and things, apparently. You parked this so close to that. That does not seem safe. When that starts moving. I'm gonna run.
Lord have mercy.
Dogs?
Just a dog. Calm down.
Hurry up.
Hurry up and sit! Oh no, there's ambient occlusion. Did you see that? Like, there was ambient occlusion on the bench. Ew. Ew, we're leaving shadow clones of ambient occlusion. Look at that disgustingness. Why I hate ambient occlusion. Like, just the remains of a nun. No, it's, like, absolutely disgusting. Something else to steal? Very nasty donuts or onion rings that have expired. Bread. And dead potato. Soup. The devil in the soup. Ears. Some Danishes. The devil's fruits basket of temptation. Mushrooms that have gone very dry. Burn incense to light. I cleanse this demonic house of evil, purge it of its sins. Chair that we can't sit on. The one bottle of wine. Gigantic tins of sardines. Whole line caught cod. Clearly. Or whole salmons. The life of God-pleaser Bartholomew, St. Bartholomew, was a recluse, was so mild and pious that even wild animals were not afraid of him. He fed birds, squirrels and snakes. Even a bear came round once in a while to snack on Bartholomew's wild strawberry jam. Once, there was an argument between him and the bear that they could not resolve with words. Angered, Bartholomew struck the bear with his axe. Seeing what he had done, Bartholomew fell to the ground and rolled around in tears, begging God and the bear for forgiveness. This is what happens when you tempt bears with jam. You draw them in and, oh, all of a sudden the bear is angry and coming to attack you. Unlike birds and squirrels that are probably less likely to attack you, and maybe snakes that may be harmless snakes. But he was a saint. He was such a nice, kind person. He was not a 0, maybe 69 IQ person that had very little intelligence, but was so kind and gentle, such a gentle soul. I know nothing. I shouldn't be offending people. I'm sorry. But that description makes it sound like not very intelligent, just a simple person, you know? Just very simple. These ears of mushrooms are very creepy. I get they're mushrooms, but they also look a bit like ears. Tinned dragon. Net weight 50 grams. These are a bit big. Like the salmon, the dragon. What even comes in these dragon tins? Come. Chat. Shall. Hipdile. Is it hummus? Is it the thing that you use to make hummus? The thing that I can't quite think of? Like, what are all these gigantic tins of salmon? Like, why are all your tins of food so gigantic? I don't think that you ever came in such a, you know, shrinkflation. Back in my day, in the 16th century, we used to get tins of salmon the size of your entire body for £1. Now, you're on shrinkflation, you're lucky to get a tin about that big. It barely does one lunch. This is the power of shrinkflation. Right here. This is the power of shrinkflation. Cab. Crab? Cod? Your wine bottles look very weird. They look like gas canisters. Interesting. Maybe it's champagne. Maybe it's high pressure. You've got a dragon fruit, which is going mouldy. You've got a mouldy either a pork steak or a piece of bread. Got half a dead fish in your bed. You know, you didn't clean up after yourself that well. You left the head. You ate the rest of it. Fresh from the tin. You've got a mouldy piece of cheese that's gone completely black. More dead fish. Which again, you know, is this your bin? That's your bin. You just sat in bed, eating all of your stuff. And even more shells. I'm guessing this person's sin was gluttony! With all this glut of food. And this giant thing of onions. And an excess amount of food that you can't possibly eat. Your one simple chair. And a giant oven. The coolest oven I have ever seen. Vats of milk. Very little else. Just gluttony. House of gluttony. Into flour. More food. I know the dogs were calling, but garlic drying in the corner. The garlic actually is the only thing still left alive properly. And a pizza oven as well. Like, you've got this giant broiler contraption to make soups and all sorts with. I don't know. Pressure cooker. And then you've got a normal oven over here and a stove. Honestly, impressive setup. But yeah, your sin was definitely gluttony. Your sin was most definitely gluttony. But they abandoned the house. They aren't there anymore. They didn't die in there. Where'd my bike go? Did you take my bike with you? There's the bike. It's lucky it didn't fall off the cliff, right? With the rest of the stuff. Mine's my little excursion.
Quiet, quiet.
I'm sorry, I didn't feed the dog in the gluttonous house.
Crazy. Run.
It's good that you can see it too, but I was just in that house. That dog was not there. That dog was not there. I tell you, that dog was not there a moment ago. We were in that house for a good while. Far longer than we should have been admiring their gluttonous foods. And the shrinkflation. Because now, yeah, back in those days, food was food. Nowadays, you're lucky. You're lucky. You'll pay 5 hours wages for a sandwich. Not quite that bad. Yes!
You know,
Price of
already
food going up
you up with my bare hands.
constantly every year. Like 25% a year. You're smoking that cigarette backwards. Right, the butt was at the front.
I mean, why the fuck did you throw away the revolver?
Because you were aiming at me like an idiot.
I mean, girl, I would never.
Then why did you point it at me so many times?
tell me something. If you're God's chosen one, why
Chosen
didn't God
one.
heal you completely right away?
That's a good question. Here's your answer. Here. Here.
Yeah, you're definitely smoking that backwards. Yeah. Good it. Or, yeah, that. 20th of May. 20th of March. See, I don't speak Russian. Temple of John Damascus, Basov. The unrational remedy for infertility, insobriety, infidelity, and other physical implications and afflictions of the soul. Let's go to the circus and get healed.
The Kudets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Come on.
I don't understand. So God had enough power only to stop the rotting,
Also, what happened to her
to heal
hands?
you completely.
Like, she's got the
you needed
rosy on
some
it, but
kind
it's
of
also
tool.
very red.
It's not about the...
I guess she got punished a lot.
A man can't be saved against his will, you see. Basically, look, it has nothing to do with my arm. It's about the path. The path we've been given. And whether to follow it or not, it's up to us.
And what do I have to do with it?
You're clearly a God-fearing religious person, right?
Possessed people are taken to the Kudets.
Everybody is. Do I look possessed to you?
No, not you. All right, let's get out of here.
She is. He most certainly is.
Yeah.
Me hoist you up?
Yes, you. You won't be able to pull me up from up there.
There you go.
Ilya?
You good?
Are you alive?
Ilya Kuryakin?
Ilya!
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What's going on?
This looks nice and safe. Did I just see him run away? Shit shoveling. Fantastic. Right, I will make my own way out. Don't worry about me.
Of course it wasn't a coincidence, and now Indika realized it too. She had heard about the Kudets and its miracles, but right now, in Spasov and Ilya, meeting a prisoner who talks to God would not be an everyday occurrence. Also, Indika took a liking to him.
Who, this one? No.
Is this for shoveling shit down, or is
There
it
was
a
certainly
mincer?
no doubt that she had to head for Spasov and not the Danilov monastery.
The letter. I cannot neglect my duty. What if there's something important in it?
Open it. See for yourself.
No.
Do I have a choice too or not?
Reading someone else's letter is a greater sin than not delivering it.
Greater?
Well, she
How
didn't
much
even
greater?
fear that.
Twice as much. I don't know.
Interesting. So, not delivering 2 letters is the same as reading 1. What about stealing, pocketing?
I mean, we've already pocketed a lot of stuff.
Is that worse?
Worse.
How much worse?
This is nonsense.
That is nasty.
You can't compare such things.
Why not? The priest imposes a different penance for different sins, and since you know for sure which is better or worse, there has to be a way of measuring. Then let us say that stealing is 10 times worse than not
Well,
delivering
stealing a lot of stuff already.
What about murder?
That's
Let us put
1,000.
that
Yep.
1,000 letters. That would mean that if a postman were to lose a sack full of letters, we'd have a murderer. Although, maybe there should be a bulk discount.
It's not quite the same.
What about a
Depends on what's in the
rapist?
letters.
A rapist is better than a murderer, right?
I don't know about that, because they can inflict far more lasting trauma. Both are bad. I wouldn't say either are good. I
You
don't
are
weigh
not
these things like this.
scared of sin. You are scared of the letter. Perhaps you should not open it. Do not do it.
Yeah, reverse psychology doesn't work on me either, sorry. Clearly it's working on her, though. Don't do it. Wow, you're that easy to convince. Didn't even try to open it in a way that you wouldn't be detected either.
You don't even have anything to say. The abbess knows you inside out, so
The
everything
abyss?
turned out just as written. Defrocked her? How did that happen? Even if Takia wasn't after Tikon had knocked her up, but you... First, you got pushed out of your house, and then out of the
Defrocked?
monastery.
Equaling his paranoid good deeds.
Later, you get pushed out of there as well. Yeah, Daddy's gonna send another postcard for Easter. And it will get returned. Sorry, she's not here anymore. Defrocked.
Okay, so the daddy was a rapist, I think.
So many.
Everyone among thieves and
Done, Barbara.
as a disciple of the Lord, O just one, thou hast
The abbess knows you inside out, so everything turned out just as written.
What is going on with this cow? Like, that's not milking it. That's extracting it out of its ass.
Here wasn't after Tikon had knocked her up.
They're pumping shit out of this cow.
First, you got pushed out of your house, and then out of the monastery.
first thou enlightened wisdom.
So they were trying to get rid of her.
By chance, you were to kill someone and go to jail. Sooner or later, you'd get pushed out of there as well.
Unseen grace.
Daddy's gonna send another postcard for Easter.
What are they doing to this cow? Okay, it's
She's not here
feeding it from the pump up to the top, in its mouth, and they're literally pumping the shit out of it. Not milk!
So many options.
The shit.
Well done, Barbara.
They're pumping the shit out of it. And then throwing it down that hole. To what purpose? And it's a gigantic giga cow as well. Don't grieve over lost points, they're useless anyway. Ha ha ha. Oh, I guess that's why we start at level 8. Because it must be a balance, right? But we lost points for doing good and saving someone from being raped. And we're gaining points for doing things that might not be so good. Like stealing and... I have a feeling these points have a purpose. I really do. I feel like they're a balance of our decisions. And I'm still going to collect all the collectibles because I'm just that person that has to try and find them. As an Orthodox Christian, hello, Control Alt Dustin. Really happy to see an Orthodox nun in the game. Very excited to play this. Glad to hear it. Hopefully you have a good time doing so. Obviously, there's a lot of very religious things going on in this. Welcome. This